Welcome to geothoughts.eu. Here are the highlights of geopolitical developments between October 17th and 23rd. British Prime Minister Liz Truss resigned. She stated that her decision was due to the current political situation, which makes her unable to deliver the mandate under which she was elected. Her leadership lasted 44 days, making her the shortest-serving prime minister ever. In the previous weeks, her administration's unorthodox economic policies regarding tax cuts had drawn much criticism from Tories. The Conservative Party elected Rishi Sunak, a politician of Indian descent, to replace Truss as the new party leader, marking a historic moment in British political history. After a week-long Chinese Communist Party Congress, Xi Jinping secured a third term as the president of China, making him the only president which will serve a third term after Mao, the first president of Communist China. Compared to his previous terms, Xi will have a strengthened authority as loyalists were appointed to the Politburo, and several resolutions were passed which puts his political thought at the center of China's ideology. Giorgia Meloni was sworn in as the new Italian prime minister, making her the first Italian female head of government. Despite her far-right political views, she declared that her government would be pro-Europe and pro-NATO. Yet, it is unclear how well she will implement her promises, as her coalition government includes pro-Russian Berlusconi. Meloni and her coalition had gained 44% of the popular votes in the elections which took place on September 25th. Iran agreed to supply medium-range missiles and drones to Russia, according to the US and Iranian security officials. The deal was agreed upon on October 6 when Iranian Vice President Mokhbar went to Moscow for the supply of weapons. In the previous weeks, Ukraine had reported the use of Iranian drones by the Russian army to attack its infrastructure, while Iran had denied such claims. As a consequence of this deal, Brussels decided to impose sanctions on 3 senior Iranian military staff and the company that develops the drones. Moreover, Israel offered help to Ukraine in order to enhance air attack alert systems for civilians. Yet, Kyiv asked for Israeli air defense systems, which are used to defend Israeli cities against Hamas attacks. This offer also signaled a change in Israeli non-intervention policy concerning the Russo-Ukrainian war. This week's last development comes from the Aegean. The UN Refugee Agency demanded an investigation into the finding of 92 naked refugees on the Greek-Turkish land border. Last week, the Greek police had found naked refugees in a raft trying to cross the Evros River. Athens blamed the Turkish government for uncivilized acts, whereas Ankara denied the allegations and called them scandalous. Recently, both sides have been intensively arguing over the status of the Greek islands since Erdogan accused Athens of militarizing the islands. That was all for last week's top geopolitical developments from across the world. Thank you for watching. See you next week.